Lunchtime is over.
What's that?
Your keys, man.
I see you've played knifey spoony before. Hey!
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. We're going to have a look at a Patreon request today. This is the movie You've Got Mail from 1990-something, 98 or something, I would guess, I suppose. I do very distinctly remember when this movie came out. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it. This will be my first time watching it. But I remember the promotion and the advertisements, and it was all very much based on Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks are back, but this time they're falling in love over email. Ding! You've got mail. That was basically what the advertisements were all about. The internet, at least in Australia, was still very, very new. So the fact that they were like falling in love over electronic messaging or whatever was very much like a new concept. It was kind of like the appeal for people to go and see this movie, like, oh, this one's about email. Like, it was such a different time looking back now. So I'm going to keep an eye out for some old tech in this movie. One of my favorite podcasts is The Office Ladies with Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey. They review old episodes of The Office, like they're obviously Pam and Angela from the show. And one thing that they do a good job of pointing out is old tech, the old tech alerts. Maybe I'll even have a little picture of Jenna Fisher down there bringing in the old tech alerts. Let's see if I can find a good one. But I'm sure we're going to see some very old tech in this movie because, like I say, it was like the technology romance movie of its day kind of thing. So if you do enjoy this reaction and you want early access to my movie reactions, you can go to patreon.com/FWCI, support the channel that way, or just subscribe and leave a like or leave a comment at some point during the movie. Let me know when your favorite bit comes up. But without further ado, let's jump right in to You've Got Mail. Oh, computing noises? Old tech alert. Straight away. Wow, look at this. Oh man, I might just have Jenna Fisher permanently in the background saying old tech alert. Christ. I'm overwhelmed with 90s computer right now. With that being said, I don't really like when directors use the same ensemble of actors across different movies. I don't know. I can see the appeal of it, and it's kind of novel, and, you know, I probably shouldn't care, but I don't know, it just kind of takes me out of it a little bit. With that being said, I've never seen any Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan rom-coms ever before. So, let me know what else you want me to have a look at. Or join Patreon and vote for it. That's the best way to get it. So this is New York City, I know that much. I know that from playing Spider-Man on the PS5. Dave Chappelle? Why is Dave Chappelle in this? What? Oh man, alright. I'm keen. Music by George Fenton? I'm kidding, I don't know who that is.
The entire workforce of the state of Virginia had to have solitaire removed from their computers because they hadn't done any work in 6 weeks.
Who overturned that rule because people were still playing solitaire?
Hey, aren't you late?
Technology. Name me one thing, one that we've gained from technology.
Electricity?
He's anti-technology? What a villain. Who is this evil man who doesn't like technology that's going to help us find true love? You're going to go have some secret technology time? That doesn't sound right, actually. Why is the music of this like a Warner Brothers cartoon? She is going to have secret technology time. Shop girl. Wow. A lot of usernames available at this point, huh? Old tech alert! Old tech alert! She's so excited to have an email. Ooh, who's Brinkley? Brinkley's my dog. He loves the streets of New York as much as I do.
He loves the streets of New York as much.
Go ahead, Meg.
Stay with me so that he could spend 18 hours a day sleeping on a large green pillow the size of an inner tube. Don't you love New York in the fall? Makes me want to buy school supplies.
Why is he emailing her?
This not knowing has its charms.
Did you push it?
Yeah. Yes, I pushed it.
So they're both cheating? You know what? I will never be half the man that Tom Hanks is or 1/1,000,000th of the actor he is, but Is he really a good-looking guy? Like, is he leading man good-looking? I always thought he looked like such a dad. Even in, like, Big, he looks like... I don't know. Something about his face is very old-looking. Even when he's young. Secret technology time for him as well. It's modem. If you're under the age of 25 and watching this reaction, please let me know in the comments, because I can't imagine anybody like much younger than me would ever seek out a reaction to this movie.
Not even a sound on the streets of New York, just the beat of my own heart. I have mail from you.
Whoa, guys, this is an emotional connection right here. Can't you just send some nudes and get it over with? It's how we do it in 2023. My guess is, anyway. And they happen to just always be right next to each other the whole time. Oh my god, this movie is gonna... this is gonna break out all the tropes, isn't it? All the cliche love story, romance movie moments are happening in this. I'm sure of it.
So he's not gonna be here till tomorrow.
Dave!
Late because the shipment of pine we ordered has beetles.
Beatles.
Engaged? Come on. Are you crazy? What? I thought you liked Patricia.
You gonna get romance advice from Chappelle? I'm here for that.
And our discounts and our deep armchairs and our cappuccino. That's right. They're gonna hate us at the beginning, but
We'll get them in the end.
Alright, you tycoons. I can't believe Dave Chappelle shares scenes with Tom Hanks. What the hell? Oh, alright. So she works in a kooky little bookstore. Is that what's going on here?
You're in love.
In love? No. Oh,
What about with Greg Kinnear, though?
right. I'm in love with Frank. I'm practically living with Frank.
Oh my god. Yeah, remember Frank?
You know what? I am just gonna stand here until you tell me.
All right. Is it infidelity if you're involved with someone on email?
Yes, it is.
Where'd you meet him?
Oh, listen, I can't even remember.
What seedy chat room were you in?
I wandered into the over 30 room for a joke, sort of. Bouquets of sharpened pencils. Oh,
Excuse me.
forget it. We don't talk about anything personal.
What is this bouquet of pencils all about?
He could be.
Morning.
What's wrong with George? Looks like a nice guy.
As far as I'm concerned, the internet is just another way of being rejected by a woman.
He's realistic as well.
Hey, this fabric on the couch, what is it? Does it have a name?
money.
Huh?
Its name is Money.
Oh, Jillian selected it.
Good guess.
Wow, I wonder what this guy's character is. Does he like money by any chance? Is he Mr. Krabs?
Celia's store.
Who's that?
Cecilia Kelly. Lovely woman. I think we might have had a date once, or maybe we just exchanged letters.
Oh. Even older tech alert.
My father is getting married again. For 5 years, he's been living with a woman named Jillian, who studied decorating at Caesar's Palace.
Porcelain?
All right. I want to meet Jillian.
And then the air is filled with white dust, which never seems to land. Why is that?
What are they even talking about? They're just dribbling shit.
I'm always in agony over whether Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy are really going to get together. Read it. I know you'll love it.
I know what that means. I've seen Pride and Prejudice. And she was frothing for the Das. So, of course, they got together.
Although I...
What?
Wait a minute, what is that doing here?
Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
Oh my god, wait. He's pumped for his typewriter?
The gentle, soothing lullaby of a piece of machinery so
I know where I've...
Oh, man. The internet already exists.
Waving boldly in the corrupt sands of commerce.
Jesus Christ. This guy sucks. Something fierce.
Hello, Jillian.
Oh, this is Jillian.
Kiss me, I'm gonna be your wicked stepmother.
Oh, okay.
Maureen's getting a divorce.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's my own fault. Never marry a man who lies.
That is so wise.
She is a ticking bomb.
All right, you guys, are you ready to go out on the boat?
No.
What happened to you? What happened?
That's actually a pretty realistic depiction of like what parenting was like back then. The optic of seeing people you don't know do it though is always a bit weird. So is this supposed to illustrate how sweet and lovable Tom Hanks is in this, and that he's not just like a, you know, giant corporation guy born into the family, or like born into the business, nepotism style?
Yeah, let's go.
That it was I, and I alone, who had the idea for the great and daring mouse plot. We all have our moments of brilliance and glory.
By the way, dumb move going into a store that you know you're about to put out of business.
Isn't that right, Aunt Annabelle?
Uh-huh. And Matt is...
Oh, wait. Let me guess. Are you his uncle?
No.
His grandfather?
I'm his brother.
These kids are kind of adorable and hilarious.
Do children not even know what handkerchiefs are? A handkerchief is a Kleenex that you don't throw away, see?
Yeah, let's throw our Kleenexes away, everybody.
That is why we are not going to go under, because our customers are loyal.
They're opening up a Fox Books around the corner.
Fox Books, my daddy.
Likes to buy a discount, but don't tell anybody that, honey. There's nothing to be proud of.
F-O-X.
That is amazing. You can spell fox. Can you spell dog?
F-O-X.
Look at this dinosaur book.
Is Meg Ryan's character supposed to have her, like, head in the clouds kind of thing? Is that her deal?
Anyway, she left the store to me, and I'm going to leave it to my daughter.
$73, please.
How much?
$73.
What do you wear a suit to work. Pony up.
Goodbye, Annabelle. Goodbye, Matt.
Bye.
It's so personable. Everybody knows everybody.
You know what? I have to ask you another thing. Can you spell cat?
How is this gonna play out on their email business? I love their musical montages in this movie. Is that a rom-com trope? A good old musical montage?
I'm never gonna find another part-time job, and then I'm not gonna be able to pay my rent, and I'm gonna have to move to Brooklyn.
What's wrong with Brooklyn? Find another job, come on. You work in a bookstore. What special skills are you bringing to this job?
Well, you know you can count on me for anything. Support, rallies, picket lines. We can get the Times to write something. Or that nut from The Observer.
What nut in The Observer?
Wait.
Frank something or other. The one who's so in love with his typewriter. This is just the sort of thing that would outrage him.
He's a nut from The Observer?
You should go to a retreat. You really should go to a retreat.
Man, there's so many layers to this whole situation as well. They have the email thing that they don't know about. He knows who she is. She doesn't know who he is. They're gonna hate each other if they do. Oh, man.
He said that to me. Isn't that hilarious?
Well, she's gonna hate him. He seems to be a little bit conflicted.
Hey, how's your aunt?
She's great. Okay. I better go deliver this. I have a very thirsty date. She's part camel.
Joe, right? It's Joe, isn't it?
And you are Kathleen.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure his name's not Joe, is it? He's made that up?
I cannot believe that you are speaking to Joe Fox.
What is Joe?
Joe Fox?
Joe Fox.
Fox? Your last name is Fox.
F-O-X.
Makes sense now, doesn't it?
I didn't know who you were with.
Excuse me?
Sorry, it's from The Godfather. It's when the movie producer realizes that Tom Hagen is an emissary of Vito Corleone. It's just before the horse's head ends up in the bed with all the bloody sheets, wakes up and it's ah.
And she is not charmed by this story at all.
What is that? What are you doing? What is that? What are you doing? You're taking all the caviar? That caviar is a garnish.
Oh, they hate each other in the real world.
A charming little bookstore. You probably sell, what, $350,000 worth of books in a year?
Oh, you're getting into numbers now.
Me, a spy? Oh, absolutely. I have in my possession.
Yeah, why did you go in there, man? That's a real question, I think.
So inconsequential, yet full of its own virtue, that I was immediately compelled to rush over there for fear that it's going to put me out of business.
Put the knife down, Meg.
Enemy of the mid-list novel, the destroyer of city books. Tell me something, really, how do you sleep at night?
Oh, wow.
Your last piece in The Observer about Anthony Paul was brilliant. Brilliant, yes.
God.
I'm Patricia Eden.
You guys just need to organize wife swap. Can we do an episode of wife swap in this?
We will talk. Have you ever thought about doing a book?
It's crossed my mind. I mean, something relevant for today, like the Luddite
Frank.
movement in 19th century England or something. We should talk. Call me.
Oh, God. The two overbearing spouses are a perfect match as well.
I'm not tired. I'm not.
Oh, my God. She's a little bit intense, but I don't hate Hanks's wife in this one. Right, Frank. Oh, Frank Hanks. Oh, Joe's his name. What the fuck am I talking about?
Instead of just smiling and moving on, you zing them. Hello, it's Mr. Nasty.
Is this how he's trying to get into having cyber sex? Hello, it's Mr. Nasty.
When you finally have the pleasure of saying the thing you mean to say at the moment you mean to say it, remorse inevitably follows.
Fair call. Oh, jeez. So did she just ghost him?
Table, I'll take the arm from some old chair.
Like, were they in the middle of a conversation and he's like, do you want to meet? And she's like, Meg Ryan looks great in this as well. She looks a little bit over 30 though.
I just have a credit card. I'm sorry, is that okay?
No, it's not okay. There's a sign.
I'm sorry.
They're gonna bring attention to this little indiscretion. Oh, is he gonna pay for it?
Anything you
Hello.
can do.
Oh no! This sucks.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you going to give us a break by zipping this credit card through the credit card machine?
Oh, that was the lamest joke of all time.
There you go. Rose.
So wait, she could have done this the whole time? She just didn't? Rose, you suck.
Clear the way the cobwebs and the sorrow, till there's none.
Man, I'm glad I don't have kids. Whoa. Joe, you're about to have another kid in 9 months after this night. I know what that hand means. Oh! Whoa! I thought that was wifey. I give it a 4 out of 10. Sing-alongs, I know they were big back before like television was a thing, but in this era, I don't remember many sing-alongs at parties and stuff. Oh. She's doing the book opening at their place instead. Why'd you come in with so much crazy energy before, lady?
You know that Joni Mitchell song? I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
Maybe you should buy her a Joni Mitchell CD for Christmas.
Somehow it is worse this year since I need some advice from her. I need her to make me some cocoa and tell me that everything that's going badly in my life will sort itself out.
What kind of advice do you need? Can I help?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, good work, doggo. You're going to want a front row for this one.
I had a gut feeling you would be online now. Hi.
Slid into the old IMs.
Agreed. Good advice.
Oh, man.
If only you could help.
He's offering to help. You don't want it, but he's offering.
My business is in trouble.
Huh. Well.
He's so confident right now. He's about to come crashing down, and it hurts inside.
After they go to the mattress. What?
It's from The Godfather. It means you have to go to war.
Dropping these Godfather references.
Oh, come on. Hello? The Godfather is the sum of all wisdom. The Godfather is the answer to any question.
It is. Do I need to watch The Godfather?
You're at war. It's not personal, it's business. It's not personal. It's business.
Business.
Recite that to yourself every time you feel you're losing your nerve.
All right, you're giving her a bit of a text rope now, Joe.
Fight.
Fight to the death.
Fight to...
Oh my god.
So you'll do it?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know what it is to go to the mattresses?
From The Godfather.
Good morning, chaperone.
Oh my god, she's like a cartoon. This is like a cartoon, almost. The music, some of these like... I know that it's a character, but it's like kind of overacting. Not in a bad way, but like... It's really cartoony.
Save the shop around the corner, and you will save your soul. Frank, that's charming.
You think it's a little over the top?
Yeah, way over the top, but why not? Go to the mattresses, Frank.
I sting like a bee.
1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your superstore. 5, 6, 7.
I don't think this is gonna help.
On the verge of having to close its doors because the big bad wolf.
What do you think about this, Chappelle?
You don't feel bad about basically sending her ass back to the projects with food stamps?
No.
Broke single white lady?
It's not personal.
It's business.
Yeah. Hey, here's a good-looking guy.
I sell cheap books. I do, so sue me.
And that, in a nutshell, is the Fox.
Hey! A place in the city where people can mingle and mix and be.
Piazza.
I was eloquent.
Thanks to the Fox.
Shit.
Piazza.
And I've heard him compare his store to a price club and the books in it to cans of olive oil.
You did say that, Joe.
The whole idea behind the VCR is that it makes it possible for you to tape what's on television when you leave the house. Of course, the whole idea behind leaving the house is so you can miss what's on television.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I feel like there's something that leads something to what happens these days with people just on their phones all the time. Never having time away from it. Don't click away, please. Stay watching.
No.
She's touching herself and she's sweating.
Well, anytime. Okay, we can turn it off.
Are we
I
done?
think
No,
that's...
not at all.
Oh my
She's
god.
giving off some body language, I will agree. What secrets does Frank have that we don't know about?
What would Mom have done?
Well, let's ask her.
Are we going to do a seance?
I need help. Do you still want to meet me?
All right, let's see this implosion.
I'm only staying 10 minutes. I'm going to say hello, I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to split. That's what I'm going to do.
Why? you get along with her so well, apparently.
I always take a relationship to the next level. If that works out, I take it to the next level after that. Until I finally reach that level where it becomes absolutely necessary for me to leave.
Great advice. I would love to know what Chappelle thinks about this dialogue, because that was... I feel like Dave could have written something way funnier than that himself.
Yes, just go look through the window and check her out, please.
Oh, do it. Do it. He's going to see that it's the chick. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah? Can you see her? Can you see her?
Yeah.
And?
She's very pretty.
She is! Are you kidding
Truth.
me? She had to be! She had to be!
What are you doing? You look like a psycho.
Who cares about Kathleen Kelly? Well, if you don't like Kathleen Kelly, I can tell you right now, you ain't gonna like this girl. Because it is Kathleen Kelly.
He told him? Oh, Christ.
So what are you gonna do?
Processing.
Just gonna let her wait there all night?
Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Good night, Kevin. I'll see you in the morning.
Hanks, what a dick move. She's about to get her little heart broken. Old tech alert. Pick out your smartphone and send him a text or an email. Alright, at least he came back in. There's a chance he might not completely humiliate the woman.
Mr. Darcy, and your sentimental heart just beats wildly at the thought that he and, well, you know, whatever her name is, are truly, honestly going to end up together?
Wait a minute. Is this whole thing a Pride and Prejudice remake? I don't remember emails in Pride and Prejudice.
The heroine of Pride and Prejudice is Elizabeth Bennet. She is one of the greatest and most complex characters ever written, not that you would know.
Was she, though? No, I don't know about that. Wolverine's got a lot going on.
Oh, why are you touching that? What
Is
are
this
you
a red
doing?
rose? No.
He's just tormenting her at this point.
Please leave, I beg you.
Yeah, she's hurting right now, man. She's going through it. It's like everything in her life is just the worst right now.
Just call me Joe?
Sure.
As if you were one of those stupid 22-year-old girls with no last name. Hi, I'm Kimberly. Hi, I'm Janice. Don't they know you're supposed to have a last name?
Okay. You sound like an old lady at this point, even for this time.
You said the thing about the prize club and the cans of olive oil. Well, that's not what I meant.
Oh, you poor sad multimillionaire. I feel so sorry for you.
Bam, there it is. There it is. Is that your date?
Because the man who is coming here tonight is completely unlike you. The man who is coming here tonight is kind and funny. You are nothing but a suit.
Cop that, Hanks. What are you going to say?
That's my cue.
He didn't tell her that he knows that she's... Ah, that's shitty. Now we're back to you being shitty again. Come on, Joe. But let's not forget, they're both trying to cheat on their partners. That seems to be a underlying theme of this that's being ignored.
I'm gonna go back to the office, and I'm sure you have some work you have to do. Not really. This place is a well-oiled machine, my friend.
Go roll one up and go to the roof, maybe?
What if he showed up, he took one look at me and left?
Not possible.
Maybe there was a subway accident.
And you gotta probably entertain that idea, I guess, but Meg Ryan looks damn good in this.
What are you
Cops
saying?
nabbed the rooftop killer?
It could be. He was arrested 2 blocks from the cafe.
Is there a picture?
Is that weird guy we saw with the beard? Oh, no. Oh, you nearly got murdered by the rooftop killer? That's funny.
Remember when you thought Frank might be the Unabomber?
Well, that was different.
Why? What did Frank do to earn that?
So, he was unavoidably detained.
He stood you up.
No, he's the rooftop killer. Is there a fan theory where Joe is also the rooftop killer?
And even though I can hardly believe what I said mattered to this man, to him I am just a bug to be crushed. But what if it did?
Yeah, Joe, you're in the wrong about this, man. You provoked this so bad. You held all the information, and then you left her with nothing.
That all this nothing has meant more to me than so many somethings.
That's a romantic line. I'll agree. I'll give you that one. I remember that screensaver. Oh, tech alert. Thanks, Jenna Fisher. What are you formulating right now, Joe? Go easy.
I am in Vancouver.
Nope. Try again.
And we were trapped.
Lying on the internet, Joe. You set the trend for all to follow.
2.
What answer does the Godfather have for you on this situation? Why is he tapping it? Just hold it down, man. Pretty sure that's been a thing for a long time.
Dear friend.
Ooh, ominous.
I feel terrible that you found yourself in a situation that caused you additional pain.
He's going all like corporate on her in this one.
Someday I'll explain everything. Meanwhile, I'm still here. Talk to me.
That's a bullshit response, Joe. You're still playing two different people right now, man.
We're going to close.
Wow, things are that bad? We're at the closing point?
You are marching into the unknown, armed with nothing. Have a sandwich.
Thanks. They're having high tea. Is that another Pride and Prejudice reference?
Wasn't meant to be.
Why not?
He ran Spain.
What? Bernie.
And then he died. Just as well. Milk or lemon?
Bernie, you got quite a dark history, I feel.
People do really stupid things in foreign countries.
Thanks, America. Is Hank's gonna show up in this movie theater?
I could never be with anybody who doesn't take politics as seriously as I do.
Do you mind?
A hot dog is singing. You need quiet while a hot dog is singing?
He's not wrong. I would bark that as well.
Since when do you get manicures?
Oh, I suppose you could never be with a woman who got manicures.
Never mind.
Oh, God, now this is crumbling. God damn it. Everything in your life is just falling apart, Kathleen.
I don't even know how to say this.
What is it? What?
You're a wonderful person,
He's gonna break up with her?
So are you.
Is he knocking boots with, Fox's fiance? Wife? I can't even remember what their relationship is.
Me either.
You don't love me?
Happy conversation, everybody. Now you can both go and fuck that other couple.
What about you? Is there someone else?
No.
I've been emailing somebody for the last 6 months, behind your back and under your nose. Are we going to get a montage of Frank removing his typewriters now? Oh no, we've missed the montage, damn it. I'm giving you a montage anyway.
Gonna need a montage.
And I remember when your mother gave me Anne of Green Gables. And read it with a box of Kleenex, she said.
That's sad. Getting the old lady come in there talking about how her mum used to work here. Oh, she's going to end up running the store around the corner out of the big place. And everyone's going to live happily ever after, and she can do what she does now, but with more money. If you knew her from the store around the corner and you seen her just sitting in the kids' book section of their competition, you'd be like, uh-oh, that lady from the bookshop's having a meltdown.
My friend told me my daughter has to read the shoe book, so here I am.
Noel Stritfield. Noel Stritfield wrote ballet shoes and skating shoes and theater shoes and dancing shoes, and I'd start with ballet shoes first. It's my favorite. Although skating shoes is completely wonderful.
Now she's going crazy.
How do you spell that?
Shut up, you useless, useless motherfucker.
She knows everything. She has flawless taste. She's famous for it.
She's famous for it?
You know, I love how you've totally forgotten that you've had any role in her current situation. It's so obtuse. It's so insensitive. Reminds me of someone. Who? Who does it remind me of?
Satan?
Me!
Is she Satan?
I hope this thing doesn't plummet to the basement.
Can it do that?
No, not plummet to the basement.
Charlie, you are useless, man. You should be all over this.
We jump, the elevator thinks no one is here, and it opens.
What happens when you all land, though, man? I would love to be trapped in an elevator with a dog.
If I ever get out of here, I'm marrying a Reed. I should marry her.
Okay.
I don't know what's been stopping me.
Do it. Go marry or eat. That sounds like I'm just saying go marry or eat. You got two choices. Marriage or a succulent Chinese meal.
If I ever get out of here...
Where are my Tic Tacs? What?
She doesn't care. She is pretty heartless. Now he's gonna live on a boat? Are you sure you're not the rooftop killer? It's a beautiful store though, like, I really love the interior. I would love to just buy it and set up all my action figures everywhere. All of them. Even the shit ones that I usually put in a box. And then I'd buy more! Sorry, quirky Meg Ryan losing her quirky bookstore doesn't really get me in the feels much at all. Oh, it's her mother twirling there. A little bit, in the feels. A tiny bit. How is this all going to work out for her, though?
You'd think I'd be happy, but I'm not.
This Randy Newman song. So fitting. So now Daddy's come and docked his boat as well. They're both kicked out.
And then there was the ice skater.
Also my nanny.
Really?
Yeah.
You picked good nannies.
Jillian ran off with someone?
The nanny.
Nanny Maureen?
Yes.
Yeah, Jillian had a very high sex drive, I think.
Yeah, a snap to find the one single person in the world who fills your heart with joy.
Well, don't be ridiculous. Have I ever been with anybody who fit that description?
Why do you keep getting with them then, bro? Is she gonna appreciate this? Because she still doesn't know that you are Internet Man. That echoed like hell.
Kathleen? And your jammy jams?
They're nice jammies, and your hair looks pretty amazing, so...
We broke up.
Oh, well, that's too bad. You were so perfect for each other. Oh. I don't mean to say things like that. No matter what you've done to me, there's no excuse for my saying anything like that.
You know, that's true. Although he is a gigantic prick from her perspective at this point.
You told me.
They're so friendly. Don't you think that daisies are the friendliest flower?
Is she gonna even be aware that this happened? Is she all jacked up on cough medicine right now?
Am a horrible person, therefore I have no choice but to be horrible. That's what you're saying. But that's all right. That's all right. I put you out of business, so you're entitled to hate me.
Yes. True. That is true.
She was too proud.
Oh, I thought you hated Pride and Prejudice.
Or was she too prejudiced and Mr. Darcy is too proud?
Yeah, I can never figure it out either.
All that means is that it wasn't personal to you. But it was personal to me. It's personal to a lot of people.
I like the way she's wording that in the context of this relationship. Or what she thinks it is, anyway. Can we get her caught up to speed, please?
I only know him through the, You're not going to believe this.
Tell us. The internet, eh?
Yes.
It's such a gimmick.
You've got mail. Those are very powerful words.
Not anymore. I have like 10,000 unread emails.
Now I concede I bring out the worst in you. But let me just help you to not say something you're just going to torture yourself about for years to come.
This feels a little bit sexually aggressive, we'll say. Basically a stranger in her house, leaning over in her bed with your hand on her face. I know love conquers all and all that, but come on, man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll say goodbye to all my sorrow and bye to...
Is that it? Is she about to realize it or what? Come on, Meg. And Kathleen. That's a... Sorry to any Kathleens out there, but... That sounds like such a 90s name.
We should meet. And we will meet.
You want a submarine? What is going on in the background there, man?
Here I am, Lord, knocking at your back door.
Oh, here I am, Lord, knocking at your back door? Wow.
A project that needed tweaking.
Tweaking? Like too much coffee tweaking?
Married 3 kids.
It's a terrible thing to say. He could
Project.
not possibly be married.
He pretty much was. So were you. What are you talking about?
Am I married? What kind of question is that? How can you ask me that?
Now he's just toying with her. I feel sorry for Meg Ryan's character in this.
He's fat. He's a fatty.
I don't care about that.
You don't care that he's so fat, he's one of these guys that has to be removed from his house by a crane.
Alright, removed from a house with a crane? Maybe a bit much.
152 people who think he looks like a Clark Barr.
Why did I even tell you about
152 stitches from his nose job.
Why? I still don't understand why he's doing this. I guess he's trying to get like back in with her and be like her friend, but he's doing all of that through deception.
I could never be with someone who had a boat.
She knows. She knows.
There's this children's book editor I know from this store, and she's excited to read it when I'm finished.
Yeah?
Who would ever have thought that I would write?
Yeah, nobody. It hasn't been mentioned once this whole movie, I'm pretty sure.
Mr. 152 felony indictments.
Mr. 152 insights into my soul.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh.
152 days of lying to your face. How about that one? Oh, that's his boathouse, right, of course. Got some sonar shit going on in there. Joe.
Maybe I've seen him and don't even know it.
You could have seen him every day and not know it.
Oh my god, Joe. You've got real... I don't know, is this a control issue thing? Or is this just that outdated romantic ideals that's actually a massive breach of, like, trust?
Oh, how about some coffee or, drinks or dinner or a movie? For as long as we both shall live.
Whoa, that escalated there at the end.
Joe?
And you and I would never have been at war.
Now, what are you doing? Like, putting her through, like, a make a choice kind of thing?
How can you forgive this guy for standing you up and not forgive me for this tiny little thing?
You're still lying to her, Joe. Bro, you are not a victim in this. I don't know what your motivation is right now, Joe. Are you just messing with her? I know he's not trying to do that, but I really don't understand what he's trying to accomplish here. It just comes across as, like, mean and controlling. But what is she going to think when Joe rocks up again? She's going to be like, leave me alone, stalker.
Brinkley!
Somewhere.
Brinkley!
So Brinkley is the identifying factor here. She probably think he has a twin. Yeah, what are you feeling right now, Kathleen? Do you want to kiss him or break his neck? Which way are we going?
I wanted it to be you.
You did?
I wanted it to be you so badly.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's where...
Yeah, why are you ignoring Brinkley like this? He's a good boy, give him a pat, for the love of God. Never mind hugging each other, give Brinkley a double belly rub. Okay, that was, is that movie a little bit dated now? Because it feels like another one of those like 80s, 90s movies that are supposed to be romantic, But when you really look at the events that happen, there's a lot of like overstepping boundaries. There's a lot of lying, a lot of mistrust, a lot of really intrusive kind of behavior. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Like it reminds me of Major League. There's 2 Major League movies. The second one is the one everyone knows and is like way more like kind of family friendly. And the first one, the main character is this retired baseball guy, and he sees his ex-wife in a restaurant, and he goes and steals her address from like the sign-in book, and then he like breaks into her house and waits in there, and it's all treated like this big like romantic gesture. I got a little bit of vibes of this. Like, they didn't really give Meg Ryan's character any sort of like redemption at the end. Like, he's just been messing with her head for half of the movie. Tom Hanks knows that she is the other chick, she's the online internet girl, and he doesn't tell her, and he kind of uses that to manipulate the situation a little bit. I know he's a nice guy and Tom Hanks is the best, but it just felt really unfair. Like, Meg Ryan's character was completely in the dark. She lost her business. Okay, she very randomly became a writer at the end. Did they mention that earlier in the thing and I just missed it? I'm not sure, but like, I feel like she lost so much in this movie, and she didn't really get her pound of flesh from Tom Hanks's character. She needed a little bit more of a win over him at the end. They can end up together, but it would have been good if, like, I think it would have been better if he's like, hey, I'm NY152, and she's like, oh, I know, I've known this for about 3 weeks. That would be, I feel like, a way to give her the last laugh, because she was definitely the victim in this movie. I don't think there's any other way to put it. Disappointed that we didn't get more Dave Chappelle in this. He was funny around the start of the movie, but then he just kind of disappears after like the halfway mark. Does this feel like a tale of 2 movies as well? The first half is very kind of, they're kind of courting each other, and it's all like there's emails and this and that, and then when they have their falling out, it seems to become like a very different type of movie, from what I saw anyway. But thank you to Tom for requesting this one on Patreon. If you do want early access to my movie reactions, go to patreon.com/FWCI. There's early access to Taskmaster, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Schitt's Creek, all happening at the moment as well, so go check those out. And Nathan For You, and all the other movies, a whole bunch of stuff. And if you did enjoy the reaction, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube as well. I've always got videos going up of all sorts of stuff. A lot of that Patreon stuff is just early access, so it all goes up on the main channel anyway. But that's a couple of ways you can access the content, support the channel. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace!